Guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'll be reviewing the new Physician Formula Butter Eyeshadow Sultry Nights palette. This was actually recommended to me by one of my lovely subscribers. She said that there are two new palettes from Physician Formula, the Tropical Days and the Sultry Nights. I was only able to pick up the Sultry Nights because I did check out the Tropical Days, which I'll actually put the photo right here, and it was just very bland to me. It was like very warm neutral tone color, and seeing as how I purchased this at CVS, and CVS, oh my god, they make their makeup so expensive, I was like, I'm not gonna buy both palettes because I could literally have the Tropical Days and any of the warm tone palettes that I have, but I saw the Sultry Nights, this green right here, these center colors right here like really called out to me, so I was like, I'm gonna do the Sultry Nights just for you because you know who you are, you recommended it to me, so let's go ahead and dive right on into this, guys. Alright, so I did purchase this palette at CVS because at Ulta I had a hard time finding it. I didn't see any palettes there. I could have gone to Walmart, but that means I had to face the Walmart right after Disney crowds, and that's just chaotic. So instead I went to CVS. So since I went to CVS, it cost me almost $19 for this palette, whereas online at Ulta you could purchase it for $16.99. It does have 12 universally flattering shades to take you from Tropical Days to Sultry Nights. It does have ultra luxurious powders featuring Physician's Formula exclusive butter blend. Incredibly soft and ultra creamy texture can be applied wet or dry. Dual-ended brush is included. So like I said, this rolled out recently. I don't know how long ago it did roll out. I want to say within the last couple weeks, honestly, but there are two different eyeshadows. There's the Tropical Days and then there's the Sultry Nights. This is the Physician Formula's Sultry Nights eyeshadow palette. I'm actually going to be 100% real with you guys. I have never played around with anything from Physician Formula. I don't know why. I've always heard such great things about the company, about the products, about the bronzers, and I've never actually played around with anything from Physician Formula. So this would be definitely like a great first impressions for me to see if I really like their formulas and how I like the shadows, to see if I should go get the baked bronzers that they do, and yeah. So on the back, you know, it has like what the shadows are, and it just has their names along with 3 different like eyeshadow looks that you can do with it. And if I pop this bad boy open, this is how the inside of the palette itself looks with that dual-ended brush. Although let's just be real, I don't know if anyone out here uses these brushes. If you do, please let me know in the comments below. But this just reminds me of like the old ways you used to apply eyeshadow back in the day. I don't know how well this does to blend out. I think it's a great packer, I'm sure. Blend out, I definitely do not see how one can use that, but yeah, this is the eyeshadows itself. This green color right here, is so pretty. I just wish it was like in a bigger pan. It's like really small. I do like this shade right here along with that purple and these like golds. So yeah, this is actually kind of exciting to try this out. Let's go ahead and start doing these colors. I would swatch these colors for you, but honestly, I'm too lazy to do that today, so I'm not gonna bother swatching it. By the way, I did order the ColorPop Disney Villain collection along with the ColorPop Spring collection. Don't know where it's at. ColorPop, you're doing me wrong again. I had to reach out to customer service once again saying, hey, can you guys like process my order? What's going on? Just like I emailed them, of course they sent out my order, and they're like, oh, your order's on the way. And I was like, oh, that's so great. I'm so glad I paid for shipping like to get here quickly, and you guys do not send it quickly. And then you guys don't even process my order. I think it's fantastic. So I originally wanted to have these videos up this week, but unfortunately right now it's Thursday. They're not here. I don't know when they're getting here, so they're probably not going to come out until next week. Great. I just love when ColorPop does me like this. And the thing is, like, really shitty about it is that I love ColorPop. I love their products. I love their formulas. I love how affordable the brand is. And sometimes they're so quick to get your product out. Like I can get it within 2 days. Other days it takes almost 2 weeks. So I'm like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. That's my rant about ColorPop. Alright, so to dig into this palette, I'm going to use this little guy right here, and that is the color Beach Beige. And I'm just going to lay that down. Ooh, this definitely has some pickup. If you guys can tell. You know, I wonder how these feel. What? This feels like... Okay, that feels like really rough though. But look at that color though. But this one right here, these, okay, these feel kind of, okay, so this one's soft. That one's kind of soft, but damn, that is some pigment. So I've never used anything from Physician Formulas before. I don't know why I actually haven't. My friends always raved about their bronzer too. I don't know why I never used it. Does it smell? Oh my god, it kind of smells like sunscreen. I love it. I love it. Maybe I'm just thinking of sunscreen because I really want to go to the water parks today. So, yeah, I'm putting on makeup. Tell me how I'm excited. Tell me how I was excited because I saw movers outside of my apartment, and I truly thought that my upstairs neighbors were moving, and lo and behold, they weren't. It was their upstairs neighbor, and I was like, ugh. I really wish they would move. I swear to God, a lot of times I feel like they're practicing for stomp, and it gets really, really frustrating. And whenever I'm outside talking to my other neighbor that lives right next to me, they'll walk out and they're like, oh, hi. I'm like, hi. Like, I make it really well known, like, I don't like you. Like, you're very rude, you're very inconsiderate. They don't go to bed till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? They're just stomping the whole time. And then they wake up at like 6 or 7 in the morning. And I'm like, and they run around, slamming stuff around. Like, I don't know what they're doing. But I'm like, dude, like, it's fucking 6:58 in the morning. Why are you literally slamming down on the floor? Like, they're doing body slams. I swear to God. They're practicing to be like in the next WWE wrestler. I swear. I feel like that's what they're doing. Okay, there's definitely a lot of pickup in this palette for sure. Like, I literally have to, like, look. And pickup's not always a bad thing. It just means that it's pigmented for sure. But it's when I take off the excess shadow, it like gets all over my desk. I'm gonna dig into this little guy right here. That is the color Off the Coast. And I'm gonna start to pack it in to my, God, these really have a lot of pickup to it. A lot of pickup. It's like literally getting all over my desk. I'm going on a mini like 3-day vacation next week, and I'm so excited about it, guys. I'm gonna be vlogging it for you guys. I have a little surprise, and I can't wait to show you guys and tell you guys all about it. It's gonna be so exciting. I would definitely say these blend out like butter. I'm not having any issues with it blending out whatsoever. Okay, now that it's laid down and I look like I've been punched in the face, I'm gonna kind of do something rather simple just because I really want to play around with this green right here. And like, I know I could take the golds and the greens and mix it together, but I think I really want to take this green, put it all the lid, and then top it off with that guy right there. This is called Rainforest Queen, and it said that could be applied wet or dry. So let's take my brush and I'll do it dry first and see how well it performs. If it does not perform well, then I'll spray it. If not, I'll use my finger. So I'm just gonna start to just pack it on. Okay. Kind of patchy, kind of patchy. Let's try it wet. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely made a big difference. This is a really gorgeous green. I love this. It does have some fallout, like it's definitely falling out on my face, if that is honestly okay, because when I go into my foundation, my concealer, I'm just gonna clean up everything anyway, so it's not that detrimental. The thing that's really annoying is that it's like falling out all over my desk and on my phone, but a quick wipe with a napkin will take care of that issue real quick. That is a really gorgeous green. Ooh, this is so pretty. It's supposed to be a nighttime look, but we're gonna make it a daytime look because it's literally only 9 o'clock in the morning, so it's gonna be a sultry day. I'm gonna do a quick shout out to Tony. I did catch her on a live stream last night with a fellow YouTuber of mine. Her channel is Tree Says Dead, and Tony happened to see me on there commenting. I want to say hi, how are you? Tony, I will end up doing videos or end up making videos where I will show when Michael did my makeup routine as well as me doing his. But it was a fun night. We were playing Evil Within, and we were super sick, so like we were like coughing, barely had a voice, and we decided to GoPro us eating cake, playing Evil Within, and being kind of high. I had that video, and I will make it into a video at some point or another. It's gonna take a while because it's like on my GoPro. Like, so when I first was like, let me do a YouTube channel, and yeah, it's a mess of a video, but I will try to make a quick one for you just so you can like see me and him interacting, because it's a good time whenever me and him get together. I love it. Whew. There is fallout all on my face. It looks like I created my own freckles. I'm going to just wipe those away. Okay, yeah. Foundations definitely have to clean that up because it's just kind of getting smeared in. Now it just looks like I have dirt on my face. Yeah, appreciate that. I just washed my face too. Alright, so now that that color is laid down, like I said, I was trying to go very basic, very simple. I'm going to dig into this little golden guy, that little golden guy, and it's called Sundown. And I'm going to put that in the corner of my eye because I want to spice up the middle. Hopefully it works, we'll see. But I'm going to place this golden stuff right here. Just like that, yeah. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next, I wanna take my finger, I'm gonna dig into this color right here. This is called Reservation for Two. And it's like this really like champagne-y gold color. It's very chalky. It's very chalky. And I'm gonna probably see if I can wipe off the excess of it. Okay. And I'm gonna place that in the center of this eye. Well, I feel like that just made it a little bit more sparkly, honestly. Alright, it's not bad. I don't know why this one's not wanting to blend out as much. Maybe it's because I have it further back. But let me try putting that right there. Well, I would definitely say these powders are very, very... they're drying. I'm noticing that the more that it's just sitting down in my eyes, the more it's starting to just get less vibrant. And I don't think it has to do with me putting on the topper. It's just honestly, these are very like drying colors. Like they really, really are. And they're falling, like look at my nose. That is literally from the fallout from this eyeshadow palette. And it's like not even coming off. The more to cut it, like the more I try to take it off, the more like shiny like my hands get. Like, you guys see that? That is from this eyeshadow palette. It's literally all over the desk. I don't know. Like at first I was really into this eyeshadow palette, like 100% into it. But the more that like I'm sitting here, because it's taking me a little bit to film this, the more that my eyeshadow is just kind of like starting to look cakey. And I don't know if it's because I put on too much. It could honestly be my fault. Not even be the palette's fault at all. But it's literally getting all over my face. And I don't know how well you guys can see, but the green, like I feel like I made it like, I don't know. I feel like it looks really pretty with that center color in there, but it's just, look at my nose. Like, look at my nose. It's getting like really, really, really dirty. It's getting all over my face, and that's kind of like really irritating. The fallout, the amount of fallout in the face. I get when there's fallout, like it is what it is, it never bothers me, but when like it starts to like stain your face and your face just looks like dirty because of it, then that's just like really annoying to me. So I'm gonna go ahead, do my under eyes. I just want to do just a light brown just because I don't want to get more fallout everywhere, honestly, because it's literally everywhere. I got it. 100% looks like I got punched in the face. It looks like I got punched in the face. I don't know if it's just the way that I'm applying the brushes that I'm using, but I'm definitely not feeling this look at the moment. I think there's just too much fallout. It's just the shadows are having a little bit more of a difficult time blending out than what I thought they originally would. They seem great at first, but as time is settling on, it's just getting a little frustrating. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna do the rest of my face off camera. I'll come back and give you guys my final opinion on this. Alright guys, and this is the final look. And you're thickening the ghost of you, bleeding ties you've undone, undone. At first I was really, really excited for this eyeshadow palette. And then as I started putting it on and it started falling out all over the desk and then it started falling all over my face, I was getting not to be as excited about it. And I thought that I was having like a really hard time like being vibrant. But after I cleaned up my face, I put on the rest of my face, looking at it now, I think it's stunning. I think it's gorgeous. I thought at first the shadows were gonna be very dull, very lifeless, but I guess by putting on that little gold shimmer or that little champagne shimmer right here really helped to make the green kind of like pop, as well as the gold in the inner corner. But like I said, at first I was like, oh, this might not be the best, but now looking at it with everything being complete, I do think this is a really gorgeous look, and I'm really, really happy with the way that it turned out. It just took a little bit of work and a little, you know, finesse to get it to look the way I wanted it, but ultimately I do really think this is a really, really gorgeous eyeshadow look. I think the green is not as like poppy as I want it to be, but that's okay. Like you can have like a kind of like a more darker green and still make it look really nice. I think it really complements my eye color really well because I have like really like hazel greenish eyes. I really think that this look overall I really think this look overall is really, really gorgeous, and I think it's definitely like a look that you would use to go out on a night with. Like this is definitely a sultry night type of look, not necessarily a daytime look, but we're gonna make it a daytime look anyway. Now there is some downfalls to this eyeshadow palette. One, it's not as soft as I thought it would be. Like only this particular color right here was the softest. Everything else was kind of rough. You would think that it being like a butter formula that it'd be really soft, but once again, I've never played with any other physician formula products, so I don't know if this is how every single product feels or this is how it's not supposed to feel. Like, I'm not 100% sure, so I can't really talk too much about that, but what I can say, it's not really soft. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's kind of hard to pick up with all the beauty lights, but this eyeshadow palette has so much fallout. Every single shadow in here has a lot of kick up and a lot of fallout. It gets literally all over the desk and it will get on your face. Like heads up, this will get on your face. I do highly, highly recommend doing this first, followed by your foundation, just because if you put on your foundation first, it's gonna fall on there and it's just gonna be a big mess. It said that you could apply these shadows wet or dry. I do highly recommend applying them wet. I found that this green worked so much better when it was applied wet, as is that champagne color right here. Awesome, they're pressure washing right now and I'm still filming, so I do apologize you guys hear in the background. They are pressure washing, so I want to give you guys a heads up on that noise in the background. Now another issue that I have with this is it being $16.99. Now it's like I said, I did purchase it at CVS because I had a hard time finding it at Ulta and I didn't feel like going to Walmart because my Walmart doesn't always have like physician formula there, and they're kind of like a harder brand for me to find. So I did go, you know, to CVS, so I did end up spending almost $19 because it was $17.99 plus tax. So that is kind of like a downfall. I do not think this is worth the price point. I do think this, you know, eyeshadow palette should retail around $12 like ColorPop eyeshadow palettes do. I feel like this is a little overpriced for what it is, but that is again just my personal opinion on that. But overall, I do not hate this palette by any means. I think it's a really, really gorgeous palette. It's a really cool concept having day and night for sure, and I think I created a really, really gorgeous look. It was very simple, very easy to do, and there is definitely some color payoff to it for sure, especially if you use a wet brush. But just expect that there's going to be a lot of fallout on your face and a lot of fallout on your desk. This is a definitely high pigmented palette, so you will have a lot of fallout and pickup. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. That's like really the only negative that I have right there. Other than that, I think it's a really good palette. Is it my favorite? No, it's not, but it's not like my least favorite either. Like I do really enjoy this palette. I end up going back to this palette again to create this look for sure because I think this is a really gorgeous look. I'll probably end up messing around with some of these blues and purples, but this green like really spoke out to me and it has a lot of color payoff to it. So that is a definitely bonus right there. That is it for today's video, guys. Please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I do post 2 videos twice a week. And as always, guys, I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. If you guys want to follow me on any of my other social media platforms, you guys can find me on Instagram at AllieAnn89. I will have everything linked down below. And again, guys, I just want to thank you guys for all your love and support, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye! Formulas of it, but they're, oh my gosh. Oh my god. This is the Physician Formula Universally Flatting. It does have 12, actually the center color is right here. A 3-day vacation, and I will be vlogging for it. Physician Formula Butter Eyeshadow, so I should probably read that better. It just took a little bit of work to get it to work. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my pimple. This little guy right green. It has ultra luxurious powders featuring physician formers exclusive blutter featuring, oh my god, I cannot read. And I'm gonna give you guys, so it might not even be the actual shallot, like the palette deeper than what this one is right here. I do think this is a really, you know, gotta love pressure washers. Oh, Jesus Christ.